Welcome back to Madden Souls, the hardest Madden franchise on YouTube or anywhere else, where every game is as hard as a Dark Souls boss battle. We don't die, but we just risk losing games basically. How do we do that? The house rules are simple. We have to build the worst team possible, and then we have to use the worst players available at every position. This year we are the Austin Bulls. Last week we actually won a game, so we are currently 1-1. I can't believe it. Today we're going up against the Denver Broncos. Now the Broncos are a rough team. They are not to be underestimated by any measure. Looking for a word to fit in there. By the way, something that did come up. I'm gonna try and show you that. Well, it's not really visible here, but everybody was super banged up. I looked at the depth chart before. I was like thinking if I should or could do something to adjust slightly. And basically everybody was at least yellow on the wear and tear. So that was surprising, to be fair. But then it is cumulative, so it is building up over the course of the season, the wear and tear. You can turn it off basically so that it kind of resets when you move to the next week, or that it resets in the break. Certain percentages are possible here. Now I have to say I didn't want to do that, because I mean, if you play every week and if you're getting banged up here and there, then you know it is gonna impact you in some way, shape or form. So I really think this is a realistic thing to do. That's my choice. Oh Lord. All right. So that was a quick blow up. Franklin Myers coming through with a quick stop here. Now what do? Do we punt it or do we go for it? I mean, to be fair, in Dark Souls games you have to risk it. You know, sometimes you just have to say, well, I'm gonna have to trudge forward. I only have a few or only one health item left or something like that. Only a quarter of my health bar is still there, but I will turn that corner. Maybe, just maybe, there's a bonfire. In this case, there isn't. And Nick Bonito makes short work of this passing attempt here. We're held Bonix coming at it. I was really happy that he did well in his rookie season. That was something that I really enjoyed. I always enjoyed when rookies have success, so it is just something that is cool. And there's people you root for, and then there's people that you don't really root for as much. I'm not going to put any names out there right now, but you probably can think of one or two. Actually, I'm going to ask you to put that in the comments down below. Who's a rookie that you absolutely rooted for? And at the same time, who's a rookie that you not really hoped for that he would fail, but you know, where you, when he did fail, you were like, well, probably deserved. Well, the fans are not super excited, and I can understand why. We're second and 11 at the 29. It's 14-0. It is the second quarter. This is gonna be a rough game. To be fair, I feel, oh come on, I feel like the Broncos are more of a challenge compared to the Raiders. Make of that what you will, but so it's 3rd and 11. We're gonna try the vertical. This is actually a play that can work out like a knife slicing through butter. I will be looking for Reyes. Oh Lord. Well, all right. Oh my goodness. Let's compare this to Souls. This would be the equivalent of, you know, like I'm gonna dodge this attack, and then you kind of dodge exactly into the enemy's weapon or something like that. Sucks a little bit, but alright. Come on, defense. Get the ball back. 21-0. And now we're going to go again with Frank Gore Jr. at the same time. I think I will be using alternates. Let's go like this. Oh, Gore is so shifty. I love that. Such a shifty player. Return mesh spot. And it's Don't Stop the Rocket in the background. I love the music that they're putting in the stadiums. I think I'll tune it down a little bit. Just ever so lightly. I feel it's a little bit too loud. You can let me know what you guys think. Oh, actually held on. That's a good job, man. Can we score a field goal or something like that? I don't think we'll get there, though. Just gonna try. Looking for Samis Reyes, who has been spectacular so far. Just get out of bounds. Stop that clock for the moment. Sheesh. Double slant time. Braxton Burmeister coming from that right-hand side. Oh Lord, that was overthrown. Good God, man. Jade Barron, number 12. The pick. It's the second time I've seen this animation. I don't like this animation. Wow. Alright. Luckily he was stopped, but goodness gracious. 24-0 as we start the second quarter. Now we're gonna go into a little bit of a 2 clock situation here. I'm not saying that I'm giving up, all right, but sometimes gotta acknowledge stuff. Oh Lord! Oh. All right, Riley Moss, third one. Let's go no huddle. Actually, let's do the opposite of what they're expecting. Maybe they're expecting us to give up, but we're not going to do that. And here we go. Here comes Evans, steaming forward, 5 yards. Out of bounds on that one. We're going to go the other way now. Slip screen, but to the left-hand side. And Kaslam. Go, 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 go. Run quicker. Number 99 is on your heels. That's well done. That's Zach Allen. But we got away from that one. Now we're going to go with a corner strike. Again, looking for Evans. I know we're draining these dudes now. Just get that first down. And it's, you know, solid pickups. Solid pickups. There we go. Dresser win. Currently 1 interception. 3 completions. People are getting tired, I know. Good catch. And we're going to go out of bounds again. This is always giving us a little bit of a breather, right? I am kind of stuck on these plays now, am I not? But I don't mind it. I really don't mind. I think this is a good play. It's working. I'd like to hit Virgil on that out. Yeah, not like that. Not like that. We're going to go with the slip screen towards that right-hand side. Just want to check in. Is QB1 fit again? We're going to switch back. Apart from that, everybody's looking good. Oh, Lord. All right, but that was good. Dotson now. Go, 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 go. First down. Stepping out of bounds at the 24. Slowly but surely, we're working our way forward. Stresser wins still on the pitch. Because, of course, we are not stepping off the field. Oh, my Lord. Step it. Ooh. With a nice spinny move right there. Turned away from the mid linebacker. On the other hand, not too much progress, but that's all right. We're going to use Winston Jr. now. Give Dotson a little bit of a breather. 86. I could have hit him a little bit later, probably. We're going to try the dagger again. We're going to go towards that right-hand side now. Like this. Well done. Get that first down. Now maybe again a slip screen. I do feel quite good about these. Dotson's breathing hard. Get that block. Just go down the middle. Oof. Hits are getting harder and harder. So let's use Brown. And Winston. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh man. Well, that's the rejects for you. To bet on them to do something silly at the worst time. Actually, yeah. Now Winston was a little bit slower to go, and I mean that was just perfect placement by the linebacker. We do get the ball back, so that's at least something. Let's see what we can do. Peterman back at the helm. Gonna use a shallow cross. We're gonna go with Hines or Heens. Good lord. Slow to get going. Ball comes out. Ball did come out. Now let me just check that depth chart. The quick setting is nice, but at the same time it is a bit stressful doing that. Oh shoot, Winston's completely banged up. We're gonna have to use Harris there. Well, that's the right shoulder. We're gonna keep him in though. Or do we go with Webb? Riley Webb, don't know. Ooh, Haynes got hit pretty badly. Quite Kronk. Oof. Wow. All right, we're taking the backups. We're bringing in the backups. But this is exactly what they're for. This is exactly what we need to do. And this is something that I think is brilliant about the new Madden. So, you know, say all you like about EA, cash grab and all that. I think that they really put in quite the effort. Oh, he looks injured. All right, that is not good. So we're going to use Mustafa here. I don't want to see him get injured. So who is my starting right edge? Quick check. It's Dixon. So we're going to be using Duke as the second D tackle. Oh, we're really mixing and matching here. Phillips luckily is fit. Everybody here is looking good. Everybody here is looking good. All right, so this is quite decent. We're going to use Jalen Elliott. All right, we're good. We are good. Let's go. Shallow cross, 24-0. We want to score once. 2nd and 10. I want to score once. Oof. Goodness. I felt that crunch. Now the defense is really plowing into us, and there is not a lot between them and the quarterback, to be fair. And I'm not dunking on anybody, it's just the stats in Madden. Dudes might be amazing players in real life, but in here, we're not really pulling off what I'd like to pull off for the most part. Do we punt it? Actually, no. We're going to push for this one. We're going to try the 4 verticals. If we can get Dotson in between, we got a good shot at this. If not, oh, he's not going. Oh my lord, slapped down by Nick Benito again. And to be fair, the route from the halfback, he didn't move through that line. Wow, what a cool animation. So Benito was the one that tackled, and it was Zach Allen with the slapping animation. I like this map. It's got a lot of nice additions to it. There we go. 31-0. All right, this is more along the lines of what I probably would have expected. And you might have expected me to give up now, but I'm not giving up. I want that 1 touchdown. We're gonna try and get it. The Broncos are really feeling brutal compared to the Raiders that we just played before. Oh, this is hard going. Very slow going, but all right. We're going to switch to normal because I feel like we are missing out on play options. Let's go with the slants. Who do we like? I think Virgil might be a good bet. Yes, here we go. Good connection, 5-yard pickup. I do like some of these plays a lot. The only thing is I don't have the confidence in my quarterback to get them. Get the ball there. Good lord, man. Brown is dying. We're going to switch back to Gore. There we go. Take it down 3rd and 4. And a mesh spot. We're going to go with the mesh spot again. I think this is a good play because it just gives us the options to go left, right, or center. Go, 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 go. Good catch. And he holds... did he hold on to the ball there? Fake the toss to the linebacker to pull linebackers outside. 6%. I don't like 6%. Is that the suggestion? Alright, here we go. Oh goodness. Oh, the route closed. I tried switching direction and that was a decisive stop right there. Whew, 2-minute drill. Coming up, 31-0. The Denver Broncos are thoroughly thrashing us. And to be fair, this is more along the lines of what I expected compared to last week's game. Oof. What a I mean, it was a great tackle. There was no getting up from that one, but still. All right, let's go with the double slant here. Winston or Burmeister. Yes, and he's got it. Get in there, Braxton Burmeister, you absolute stud. At the 19-yard line, 1:14. We're going to go left with Dotson. Here we go. Peterman actually did really well. That was surprising. Well, okay, that that one was not surprising. No speed, no agility. And Singleton doing a really good job back there. Fans probably thinking what you're thinking, but bear with me, guys. It's the rejects. Let's go again. Dotson. Come on. And I want to see a better block. Yeah, stretching. 3rd and 15. We're going to try the stick switch. We're going to try and go outside with Burmeister. Or do we have a better play that I like more? I feel like the bench dig is going to be picked. I really don't trust that one. There we go. At least we got closer to the goal. And that's all I'm here for. Special teams coming out. And here we go. Okay. Boom. Like these controls. And here we go. At least we're on the board. Come on, guys. 31-3. It could have been 31-0. So... let's see. All right, that's the game. Well done, Bo. Well done, everybody. It's a deserved win for the Broncos. They never looked like we had a chance on defense. We couldn't really stop them at all. Whereas the Raiders, we were able to kind of stop. I think that was Geno Smith's doing. But yeah. All right, so we pick up our second loss this season. The Austin Bulls lose against the Denver Broncos. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. 30 points better than we are in overall. This is more or less going to be the story. To be fair, I was surprised by last week. But we might have these upsets, and I like that. Now, the thing is, we did pick up an injury, and I was contemplating some of these things. I would handle them as we went along. Now, the thing is, 3 to 5 weeks, right? Do I wait it out, or do I put him on the injured reserve list? The thing is, I think 3 to 5 weeks is a length which I'm going to be waiting out. If it were like 9 to 10 weeks, I would cut him. But we have 3 D tackles, so we should be able to mix and match there and kind of get a working team going. Speaking of a working team, now we have 2 other things that I want to show you. Really cool stuff, to be fair. So the manage roster option. I said that we were going to be using the worst players all around. And now, wait up. All right. Got to get those controls sorted. Now here we are. Now we've got Nathan Peterman and Dresser Wynn. This is like it should be, right? On the halfbacks, we've got the worst players: Tyon Evans, Tyler Huseman, Britton Brown, Elijah Dodson, Frank Gore, and then comes the rest. That's all right. On the fullbacks, we've got Henry Pearson. That's all right. Now wide receivers, we've got Jacob Harris, Isaac Winston, Riley Webb, Braxton Burmeister. Tommy Mellott is worse than Jalen Virgil. Oh no, the same overall. All right. So I'm not just going by ranking. I'm also going like by the overall. The overall really has to be worse. I'm not going to dive into specific stats. That would be silly. So because if this were switched around for whichever reason it is sorted like this, we will still have the lowest ones. So that's all right. Now looking at the tight ends, everything's fine. Looking at the left tackles, wait, what? Trent Scott is worse than Foster Sarell and Coy Cronk. We cannot have that. We cannot have that. That would simply not be in accordance with what I'm doing here. So I know the house rules say trades, no trades. Well, the thing is, technically I am trading, and I don't even know if this is going to go through, to be fair, but I am trading down. So this is the rule. I'm just adding the house rule now. This is the house rule. I have to trade. I have to use the worst players there are. We're going to submit it, and they actually accept it. So because they get a player that's slightly better than theirs, probably also younger, and we again have the worst 2 players in that position. I will regularly be checking back here. If we get too good, air quotes, then I'm going to be adjusting. Wait, that was the wrong button. There we go. Now, left guard, same thing. We're looking good. Center, same thing. What's this? Ryan McCollum is worse and way worse than Julian Good-Jones? We can't have that. We can absolutely have not that. I will not stand for this affront. So, we're going to trade for the dude. And we're going to send our own center there. Here we are. And we're going to send the better center there, of course. Because that's just the way this goes. This is Madden Souls, and it has to be as hard as it can be. So, just check in. Yes, we got the worst 2 centers. Right guard, we got the worst 2. That's all right. Right tackle, looking good. What about left edge? Okwegbu and Harris, looking good. Right edge, Duke and Dixon, looking good. D tackles, David Bada, he's out injured anyways. PJ Mustapher, TK McClellan Jr. Now, Sam, this is the strong mid linebacker thingy. We are using, what's his face? Delshon Phillips, and he is better than all of the above. Now, what do I do in this case? I really don't. I could go for either of these. I'm just going to go for this one because he's the one that's up top, right? I don't really, it's got no reason. I could go for either one, but that would make it complicated. So I'm just trusting what's happening here. Now, there's a second thing going on. We only have one strong side mid linebacker, right? You remember that probably. We've got the mid linebackers here. Oh, we probably have work to do here as well, or not, because it's the same rating basically. And on the which is the weak linebacker, we have Mauga, White, and Russell, which is 3, and we actually only need 2 here, to be fair, but we need 1 strong mid linebacker. So what we're going to be doing now is we will be trading for Eamon, what's his face? Ogbonamiga. Well, that's a killer name. Luckily, I only play offense, so I won't have to work with that too much. And we're looking for the Will. And we're going to be sending our best one there. I don't know which one the best was. I think it was Chappelle in the lineup. I think he was the best one. I hope I'm getting this right. But it doesn't matter. All are 62, so kaboom. Now we should be having the worst one. That's great. Then Mauga, and then what? Yeah, got that right. Chappelle Russell, now a Bengal. But what we will be doing is I will be trading Javin White for the strong side linebacker. For Nelson Caesar. Why I want to have two that have that position. I don't really like the mix and match too much. But we're going to check the overall, because if I'm doing something different here, then it should be more or less the same overall. Kanai Mauga and Javin White. We only need 2 here. So I will be sending White there. Don't know if they'll accept, but that should work. No, this is not going to work. I think it's only going to be working for a positional switch, which is fine by me. All right, that's fine by me. Now let's continue. We've got these sorted. We've got these sorted. The cornerbacks. Let's see. This actually looks pretty good. We really have the worst ones quite a bit down the way. Jalen Elliott, AJ Thomas, and we've got Benny Sapp and Jonathan Sutherland. The kicker is the worst. The punter is the worst. And our long snapper is also the worst. So you saw that. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you. The next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm going to do that next episode, though otherwise this is going to get too long. It's what Coach Central is for, because I really found that quite fun, to be fair. Yeah, going to show you that next week, what you can do here in terms of unlocks and all that, because this is also a really well worked thing. So really like what they did here. As for this episode, I'm going to be ending it now. I do hope you enjoyed the game despite the horrible loss. Let me know what you think of this format. Let me know what you think of the series. If you did enjoy it, drop a like. Consider subscribing. That would mean a lot to me. As always, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, for joining, for making this special for me. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.